And good morning, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Hope you can hear me. Put on the glasses. I'm taking the day off from the church office. I am exhausted. I had to run around at the laboratories on my blood because they gave me the wrong paperwork, and I'm supposed to be at a gynecologist's office. Okay, so I got that paperwork. I went to my original doctors, explained it. They see the paper. Well, these are two paperwork. One's for Mrs. Gonzalez, and the other one is for Mr. Peterson. How did you get their paperwork? You gave it to me and my own paperwork. Well, yeah, you have to fill up 8 cups of urine. I already did the urine test. Oops. That was for Mrs. Peterson. Okay, it's like I'm used to screw ups, okay, because of red dragons eroding our quality of life, but it's fine. Now, today, just say no to Captain Crazy and crew. If you haven't read the economic reports, okay, say no to Captain Crazy and crew. Get them out of the office. Right now, some financial institutions are talking about 9.1 inflation rate. They say, oh, it's going to be only 8.5 or something. They were wrong. It read 9 point. My figures is supposed to be 10 point. That's a big jump, folks, from 9.1. Okay, inflation boomed up. In certain areas of the country, it's out of control. We're talking 10%, 9.1. And you know who's to blame? Say no to Captain Crazy. Join up to Diebulfrog 79. You may not like the truth, but I tell it. Do your own research. Hit the like button. Leave a nice comment. Now, I have a couple of trolls who's trying to bait me saying something wrong. I calmly tell them what is going on, the truth. Plain and simple. Now, the bad thing is trolls are easily picked up by ESG. So you're going to get a white car or truck or somebody coming to your house. And they say, well, only a letter and I don't have anything. Oh, and I'm going away. Okay? If your Facebook or About page don't have a photograph and has a little letter and symbol, that means you're either a troll, a bot, or a spy. Those three. Okay? Or a sex offender. That makes 4. So you better have a perfect YouTube page, your home page, your whatchamacallit, your videos, your playlist, and everything. And if you don't put in your About page, I'm not making videos. I am just watching other people's videos. But you better have a channel list of people that you constantly watch so they know that you're not a predator or a troll and that you're not a bot. I keep telling this to people, like, what do you mean I'm going to jail? You got red flag. They found drugs and guns and child porn in your house. Explain that. I'm innocent. Yeah, right. Okay? And make sure you leave a comment. No rants. Keep it short. All right? Be a pleasant comment. Do not put trigger phrases. I don't understand. Why does white people or white race has to do with it? That's the biggest trigger words if you want to get red flagged or say, yep, he's a liberal or a troll or a sex offender or a bot. So, yeah, I would not say those phrases or keywords because people are stupid. All right? I'm sorry, but it's fact. They say, yes, come over to my house. I'm like Hunter Biden. I am not involved in slave trafficking or drug taking or, oh, you seen my laptop. Okay? Hunter Biden, son of Captain Crazy. Send $2.17. See PayPal below. I'm still doing the food bank runs. And I tell people, If you go to a farmer's market, they have costs to set up, transport the goods, and it's an outreach. Now, the farmers around here, when I'm at the farmer's market, I'll eat, I'll talk, I'll chat. I could tell the craft people from the craft people, people who does it a hobby and trying to make extra money, to the real farmers, because they know I buy in bulk. All right, I have a wholesale license from the church. I go over there, I talk to the farmers, I discuss, I bypass the farmer's market and go to the farmer direct. So I get a bigger savings. A lot of you guys, you beginner preppers, have no idea. Uncle Al's an old-time survivalist. And two, if I know the farmer, I'm well acquainted, I know the family, we've been close like this, I'll have them raise crops for me. And I'll buy and I pay at wholesale values, and then I could share it with the church, or I could take it self and I can it myself. We have canning parties. I pressure cook. All right? So that's where your $2.17 going. A lot of you are smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, and on YouTube bitching and God knows what. All right? I don't want to get kicked off, but I used to curse like a Marine, so don't want to do that. All right? Stop the madness. When you see people acting crazy, calm them down. Tell them, keep calm, don't panic, and carry on. When they're acting nuts, they're the most dangerous kind. Don't panic. Take a deep breath. Go watch Uncle Al on Diebulfrog 79. All right? Stop pretending. You're not Rambo. You're not Batman. You're not, Mission Impossible. That's a fantasy. This is reality. And don't give excuse of the government or police. You never went through that. Your family never went through that. All right? Save America from 2040. The horrors. You don't want to know what I know about that. Okay? Now, everybody, let me get my folder out. See, like, unlike other people, survivalists, and preppers, they don't have folders to explain very clearly what the hell is going on. Lord, I tell you, some days it's not even funny. Go see my other video where I say stop dreaming, stop fantasizing, get your act together. Our big job right now is preparing for the dark winter. I do not want to hear any more excuses or situations. That's your situations. You weren't prepared. I have already 3 years and I'm already got my stuff together. All right? You're supposed to prepare for the dark winter. 2022 to 2023. 7 months of hell. Now, everybody remember, it's a La Nina year. It's a freak year. Third year is what means really bad for us. Okay? First thing is, it's going to be a repeat of Snow Armageddon in Texas. But this time it's expanded. I have tracked it from all the way from Austin, Houston, going across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and southeast Georgia. It snows in southeast Georgia, trust me. Or you have an ice storm. Or both. Okay? I don't want to hear, but I didn't know. Or I'm not prepared. Or I goofed up. This is you. This is your point of the world. This is social media, mass media, and the government. I can't make anything clearer than that. Let me check something. This is what Uncle Alan's always in pain. Stony Ridge. Let's see. Stony. I can't see it. Story books from Washington, Vermont. They make these little pamphlets. What to do when the power goes out. This is you around the Great Lakes in the Northeast. A lot of you don't have this setup. See this? Only WD and myself and a few others have it. That's WD Glock and Roll. He has an outlet plug. Duh. Alright? I have all the panels inside. I have it a female plug to male plug and a generator. I have a soundproof, full of holes in the roof, but soundproof garden shed. When I put it in there, I have an exhaust vent. I have plenty oil, all the maintenance and fuel, not a problem. And when you hear it running, all you see is a cable from that to the wall and back again. And if people ask me a question, I'm charging something inside the garden shed. I ain't that stupid, folks. And we're going to see this outside on my wall. All right? And unlike Florida, I have that thing bolted down to the floor. So you need a hexagon wrench, and you can't cut it with bolt cutters. I learned my lesson the last time. Okay? Now, the main point of this video is economic rules. Economic warfare rules from 2022 to 2026. You need to live by. You have to live below your means. This be all written down. Economic warfare. Live below your means. Save a 20% of all you earn. First thing, once you get your check, you cash out 20%. All right? You could put it in a savings account. I wouldn't. Or you could put it in stocks, or you could put into into a fund account of your choice. Me, I prefer cash. So I take 20% of all you earn that month into cash. All right? Cash is still king. All right? We have to stop Captain Crazy and crew from like, yeah, let's print some more money. Okay? Stop that. Keep a track of all spending. All right? This week I spent $95 helping out my nieces with flat tires. I had to send in $25. So I really don't like to spend money. That's $130 came out of my pocket. Only odd job I did this week was I got about maybe $60 from an odd job. I was serving food, but I do have the server permit. So I'm food safety handler. I went through that course and I got that. So I worked for this caterer for $60. That's, I think he was paying me like $25 an hour and gave me food. I got a lot of stuffed mushroom. I got a lot of vegetables that the people didn't eat. And he was going to throw it away. So I got that as a bonus. Okay? Uncle Alan's always thinking, what the hell are you doing? I'm sitting down here drinking my coffee and smoking cigarettes. Yeah. Okay? Keep a track of your spending. Create and follow a budget. And part of that budget is how much money did you make on the side other than your job? Did you make $100 this month? But I'm on disability. Did you make $100 this month? Ask that question to your. Okay? So create and follow a budget. Buying a home that you can afford. Okay? If I hear another person, another liberal, another troll telling me it's hard to get a house, other than Europe, because a lot of people, I want to live in a major city. That's where the most expensive houses are. Okay, I got offers, my family, but they don't like to live out there. Uncle Alan, that's in the boonies. Everybody left that village. Duh. They offered me a store, a gas station, half the village, because nobody wants to live there. Yeah, but Uncle Alan, you have to drive like this to get to it. You walk. It's like, you know, so it snows 8 meters deep. So there's bears and macaques. You know, people are a bunch of, it's a small cat. All right? So buying a home you can afford, 60-40 rule. 60% down payment in cash, real collateral. Okay? 40% is mortgage. All right? And you have that already, you have it in cash, ready to pay on the spot if they try something stupid on the mortgage. All right? Uncle Alan's at the old hand at this. And I told people, you look around for the best deals. You look down for tax liens, bankruptcies, people who couldn't make their mortgage payments. If you dicker and argue good, you get property. Do not look at properties in big cities. It's a waste of time. All right? But Uncle Al, I could get $1 million in Houston. Then you're a dip and something comes out of the cow's anus. All right? Don't do that. Go outside of the Houston area. All right? Don't go into the circle. Go outside of Houston. There's plenty of little towns that have so much real estate, it's not even funny. A lot of you jokers don't understand the game. All right? You're still raised in the 50s and 60s mentality. Pay down all high interest, that's number 6. Pay down all high interest rates. If you have a lot of credit cards, slice them up. You cannot have credit cards in this time period. If you do, it's only one that you use for emergency. You make sure you get the best rates on it and keep an eye on it. Do not hop from one credit card to another. All right? Uncle Alan's broke because I don't believe in money or credit. That's why everybody's, oh, you're rich, Uncle Al. No, you're fucking, oh, I'm sorry. Can't curse. You're that incompetent in the head. All right? Uncle Alan's a hustler. All right? I'm not rich. I'm a good hustler. If I was rich, I would never be on YouTube. It's a waste of time. Okay? No credit cards. Cut them up. Set long and short-term goals. What your financial long-term and what your short-term has to be. Okay? Build financial intimacy with your partner. If you get a wife or girlfriend, you want to explain what's going on and how to do it correctly, financially, intimacy with your partner. And if you don't understand that and you get divorced or she dies, you die, you don't want to fall in that trap. Only people who makes money off of that is the government and lawyers, and you're screwed. And I tell this to a lot of women, you're not making that much money. You have to pay the lawyer's fees. You have to pay all this. And that leaves a stain on your record. Okay? And a lot of women don't understand this. When you get that mark and stain, it stays for the rest of your life. You're a credit risk. I tell a lot of people there's 6 factors if you're looking for credit. And they're going to look at it and they're going to like, oh, hell no, you're an ex-junkie, you're divorced, you have mental or sexual problems. Forget getting loans. Okay? Invest in the long term. I tell a lot of people, get a incorporation license out of Maryland or Delaware. Set yourself up as a small corporation. Get all the tax rebates you can off of that. Okay? You could put it in the family name. That's why you don't have anything. Uncle Alan's really poor. Yeah, because I don't have anything in my name. And people think I'm dead. Okay? Number 10, you want to have life insurance. You want to will. And you want to have a family emergency plan if something goes wrong with you, your wife. If you and your wife all of a sudden went, all right, your property goes in probates and your kid goes into foster home. If you don't have somebody you designate to take care of them. And if you don't, the state will probate their cash and financial resources. This is why I tell everybody economic warfare rules from 2022 to 2026. Okay? The rules you have to live by. This is plain and simple. And I'll be seeing you folks. You have a nice day. I know this is a long one, but it's been a long day. I'll be seeing you. Bye now.